Hi and welcome to the Porsche hat unit overview. We're going to start right off with the home screen, and then we'll move on to the signal features on the left bar. First up, navigation. And as you can see, as soon as we open the navigation feature, we have different sub-features we can choose from. Traffic, or favorites, back to map. If I'm roaming around within the single features options, I get to use the direct search, take a look at the proposed options under the menu settings, or in the case of navigation, switch between different map views. The selectable symbols in the upper part of the screen belong to the different sub-features below and will change accordingly as we're moving along through the menu. And as you can see, the menu items for traffic looks different than the one for destination or a map. Same goes for the favorites, menu items, only 3 options to choose from. The next feature is media. Again, we're going to go through the sub-features, play first, our favorites, a list of radio stations, or the tuner. Again, we can use the search function to enter stations directly, or select an additional menu point where I can choose my media source. Again, we're going to take a look at the adjusted menu points and move on to the next sub-feature, favorites. Menu points, and on to the radio station list. We have an additional menu in the upper part where I can choose between list view and the cover flow view. And if we move on to tune, the additional menu has disappeared and we're back to the normal menu points. Next up, we have phone. We have no phone connected at the moment, so there are no favorites set, no calls were made, no contacts are available, and no messages either. If we go to the menu points above, we only have 2 options. Same goes for the options in the favorite feature, the call feature, the contact feature, as well as the message feature. Once we connect a phone, more features will be available. We're going to move on to car, the drive feature first, control feature, the trip feature. Again, we have an additional menu in the upper bar, the regular menu points, and last but not least, the chrono feature, additional options, and the regular menu points. Next up, we have the climate settings, air distribution, the vent, the comfort feature, the timer, and of course, the rear air conditioning. We're going to swipe up a little and go to the apps feature. Again, the regular menu points. We can link our vehicle with the Porsche ID. And we're on to the assistance systems. As you can see, there are no additional sub-features available, only the regular menu point settings. Hybrid mode, the e-flow, statistics, and the timer. Sound settings, balance first, the tone, volume, or system. Last but not least, the settings options. I'm going to scroll through. We're going to focus our attention to the right side, and we're going to slide in an additional bar from the right side. You can access this sidebar from every other feature on the left. We're simply going to scroll through and see what the list has to offer. And of course, you can have a closer and more detailed look on screens. We're going to go back to the home screen for a second And as you can see, the bar is not accessible from the home screen. The user cannot personalize the home screen or any of the features on the left, as you can see here. We can't move any items or change the settings. A long press on the individual icon will only lead you to the feature itself. Okay, so before we're going to stop this thing, we're going to take a quick look at the control streams, and we're going to take a quick look at the individual shortcuts. And I promise we'll make that one quick. We'll start off with the home shortcut, the media shortcut, followed by hybrid, the climate settings, followed by car, source, car one more time, and then back to the home screen. We're going to do the other side as well. Navigation up first, followed by phone, then the apps, settings, as well as the assistant systems. And as you can see, we have an additional option button. And as you can see, every feature that has an additional menu point in the upper part will make it possible to use the option button in the control unit. We're going to do the same thing with car, option button, and the sport chrono options will open up. The last thing we're going to have a look at is the back button in the control unit. We enter the car menu and then drive. We're going to use the back button to move back one more step. We can use the wheel to go through the different features, press the back button again, and then move to another feature if we want to. And if we're done, we select the feature by pressing the wheel. And we're done with the head unit for today. Cheers!